But Ron, you ever have that family member that you can't wait to see them, like, because you know they might not talk that much, but you can't wait to see them. That's how I feel about Jaden McDaniels. I fucking love this kid. He don't really do a lot of talking. It ain't really a lot of action with him, but when he come around, it's just so dope when he's around. I've been raving about this kid. I think he's fantastic. I love his on-ball pressure. The fact that he ends up ripping Kamara in the open floor. He's good for one of those a game, by the way. And you can't rattle him. Like, he plays so within himself. And his game has just gotten so much better. He looks more comfortable at the long ball line. He looks more comfortable driving to the rim and finishing around the rim. He's gotten stronger. He's smarter as a defender. If he can just if the Minnesota Timberwolves can put their defense together consistently, this is the stuff that me and Real Talk have been talking about. They could be in the West Finals or be in the NBA championship. They could be there.
The Jaden McDaniels is so good, bro. Like, he is such a complimentary player. And just all the things you just outlined, Chill. One thing I watched in that game, because that was really the game I watched. I had to go back and force myself to watch that Laker foolishness, but because the games were kind of on at the same time. And I don't miss Anthony Edwards games nowadays. And I want them. I wish they had a point guard, man, because the second half of game, just like everything for Ant gets so tough because he has to dribble the ball up the court, and every possession is starting 40 feet away from the basket for him. Like, I wish there was somebody that could handle the ball and like give him the ball in scoring position already instead of having to, because a lot of times, what ends up happening in the second half, especially in fourth quarter, he's sitting there, they're denying the hell out of him to get the ball in the first place. So he has to work and then come out all the way to the damn near half court to get the ball. Then he does his like little pass and chase action with Rudy Gobert. So
you don't like Rudy at the break? You don't like Rudy at the break?
No, it's not a Rudy problem. It's just it's like, damn, like everything looks so tough in the second half of games once like teams adjust. Especially
I'm glad they should trade for James Harden.
That's what I was saying.
They should put the ball in the hands more.
James Harden would have been so good on this team to me, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah. I may have had him as a favorite for real.
I got a question for you guys, though. I got a question for you guys.
Like, here, you can have him.
All right, Damien.
Damien, talk to us.
If Jaden McDaniels had the same usage and offensive sort of opportunities that Julius Randle does, is there a drop off in production?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he isn't the ball handler that Julius Randle is. I don't think he's the driving kick guy that Julius.
Well, I know,
or the playmaker.
Yeah, or the playmaker that Julius Randle is.
On the player that Damien hates.
Found
it. The seed was planted. I just listen.
This is why you suck, Mars. This is the reason why you suck, Mars. Because
if he got the same opportunity, wouldn't it just be better?
The thing for me is like the thing for me is he's one of the best on-ball defenders in the league, and on any given night he can be the best, right? So defensively, he's unbelievable already. The ball doesn't stick with him. Every time you watch him, it feels like this guy should be taking more shots in the offense. There's no extra dribbling. There's no like fat, as we so to speak. He's very efficient when he gets in rhythm. Like, he's very good around the rim. He's athletic as hell. Like, when I watch the Timberwolves, I'm always like, if this guy shot the ball like 5-6 more times a game, he's probably giving you damn near 20, 21 a game. But he doesn't. He just feels like, to Chill, to your point, he's not the type of personality that's going to go to Chris Finch and say, hey, I need more shots in the offense. He's sort of okay with just being this two-way plug guy. But for me, he's got a lot of untapped offensive upside. Like, if you watch the Timberwolves closely, like, he can be that guy.
Ron,
I was told that Jaden McDaniels couldn't operate off of being closed out on by Sengun.
Yeah.
That he couldn't make a play on offense if Alperen Sengun was closing out on him. That's what somebody tried to convince me of that here on the panel. But
and I'm shocked right now with Jaden because like I didn't know he was shooting these splits.
Yeah.
He's 51.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
45 from three and 84 from the free throw line. I had no clue. Like I knew he was.
Yeah.
I knew he looked better. I knew he was shooting better. ain't nobody was shooting 45% from the three. And how many attempts on about 3.5 attempts? Yeah, he got to shoot more. He just has to.
He's not a high volume 3-point guy. This is no way he is.
Yeah, you're not.
I kind of gave up. He's gonna get to the mid range and do all that stuff.
Yeah,
that's fixed.
I kind of gave up on his leap. Yeah, like I've been saying this for a year, and again, he's still very young, so maybe it's not fair to say that like I've kind of given up, but I kind of just think he's okay with being the player that he is, and then you'll see every, I would say maybe 2 years, some type of okay jump. I just think he's fine, and like if that's who he is as a player, it's a damn good player.
Yo, that leap is coming. It's only a matter of time.
It's not crazy.
Julius isn't going to be there forever. Like, to Damian's point, he's going to have to step into those shoes. Once Julius moves on, once they move on from Julius, even Rudy Gobert, when they get into the next iteration of the Wolves, when it's him and Ant there, as long as he stays there, he's going to have to take another step forward as just an overall leader, as a player, and as a scorer. And it's like he's giving us signs. We all know he has the size, he has the tools. And on top of that, I just think that he's too good not to take the leap. It's just a matter of him doing it, actually.
If we build
I look at it as like a little bit of the.
A little bit of.
I look at him as a little bit of like Trey Murphy. Like he's not the ball handler Trey Murphy is, but Trey Murphy took a huge leap when he had a lot of usage and they gave the ball to him. I don't necessarily think he can beat Trey Murphy, but I think he's a similar archetype who has a lot of untapped stuff. To Ron's point, the shooting splits are too good for him not to shoot the ball more, man.
I hear you, Ron. I feel like when Gobert's gone, it's gonna be some dark days in Minnesota, man.
It is going to be some dark days in Minnesota.
It's gonna be some dark days in Minnesota.
Rudy Gobert is gone. I mean, I thought he did a good job on Klingon last night, to be honest with you. And I know that, it's Klingon. No, I thought he did a good job in neutralizing Klingon. I ended up going back and watching it today before I got on because I ended up turning it off last night. It was like late in the third, early in the fourth. I think Klingon had like 2 points and 1 rebound. I think Rudy had him on lock last night. But Ron, to your point, if you calling me about guys on my crew, don't ask for Jaden McDaniels because he's not available. He is not. Don't call me about Jaden McDaniels unless it's something that I can't say no to, right? If it's somebody that I can't say no to, don't call me about him.
Is that Giannis for you, Chill? I mean, that's the question, right? Is that Giannis for you?
When that was happening, I said,
well, they didn't want to give up him, to be honest.
Yeah, if I'm Minnesota, you can have everybody else besides and McDaniels.
Yeah, man. Don't call me about Ant, yo. I mean, don't call me about McDaniels. He ain't available. No.
Because he's still like 25. He's still not even
25
like
this year.
Yeah. I'm not. No.
I'm good.
That good of a 3-and-D wing, that young, and he's having a career year right at these kind of age marks that you would like to see him.
True.
Right about to hit his prime. Yeah, no, I'm good on
durable too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
play a lot of minutes. Yes.
I hear that.
I hear that. On to him. Yeah, I'm not handing him over, Ron. No. You don't want to turn me on to him, Ron. You don't want Chill. Because ain't he from up there where you from?
Yeah.
Yeah, he the one Ron turned me on to him. Yeah, he from up there, yo. I wasn't sure about his ability to get buckets, but as time has gone on, he's shown me that he can put the ball on the floor. He's shown me that he's a good 2-dribble pull-up guy. He's shown me that he's a good catch-and-shoot guy. Mars, you had mentioned 3-point volume. What's in today's league when we're talking about volume? Like what's acceptable if you're a starter on a contender? What's acceptable as a wing guy in terms of volume at the long ball line?
Depends on the level of shooter you are.
Sure.
But, I don't know. It's acceptable. I think what Jaden McDaniels is doing is acceptable. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like if someone shoots 3 threes a game, like a team's playoff game plan isn't going to be sell out to him. That's not,
sure.
No, they're going to let him shoot that. Yeah.
That is what it is. So like Jaden McDaniels' percentage is like Damian made the parallel to Trey Murphy, and it's like Trey Murphy's percentages aren't as good as Jaden McDaniels, but everyone knows he's a more dangerous shooter.
Mm-hmm.
And a part of that is because Trey Murphy going to shoot 8, 9, 10 threes a game. Jaden McDaniels
way far out.
Jaden McDaniels just and range. Like Jaden McDaniels, he's not going to shoot that many threes, but that's just not his game. I don't think that doesn't need to be everyone's game. But I wouldn't characterize Jaden McDaniels as a 3-and-D wing.
I agree.
He's just a
utility wing.
You shoot 3 threes. I'm not calling you a 3-and-D.
I'm not.
That's how you be an average defender, and I'm saying you're a 3-and-D. Like, no, you don't shoot that many threes. You're not a 3-and-D. But you're a wing. That's what you are. You're a wing. Yeah, you can make.
You can shoot. You can shoot, but you're not.
Is someone who specializes in shooting threes and playing defense. Jaden McDaniels does not specialize in shooting threes because he doesn't really shoot threes like that. He's just a more well-rounded player than that. I'm not to Jaden McDaniels. I'm praising his game.
Right.
No,
3-and-D.
Right.
Oh, I'm getting these looks.
The concept for me as far as 3-and-D though is like somebody who, because I think you'll agree on this.
Or can shoot and play defense?
No. It's not a can shoot. It's like how they kind of operate offensively. It's like somebody who's kind of always standing, waiting for creation, and then they'll make something happen off of like a closeout or something. Like he's standing at the 3-point line majority of offensive possession.
Like, but that's literally just NBA spacing. Jared,
you can say, but I guess
that's just wet.
But you do have to honor. You have to honor Jaden McDaniels.
No, I'm not saying Jared Vanderbilt 3-and-D. I'm not saying that. I'm saying modern NBA spacing alignments mean you're gonna have 4 guys spread around the 3-point line, regardless of how good of a shooter they are. So the fact that Jaden McDaniels shoots good percentages and then is spaced out to the 3 is like, then that means everyone.
So Mars, you're saying that something to constitute a 3-and-D wing for you is someone who shoots a lot of threes on a high volume.
It's someone whose offensive game is mainly 3-point shooting, and then is a really good defender. That's a 3-and-D player, not someone who can make threes, but that's not the biggest part of their offensive diet, and then is a really good defender. That's just a 2-way player. Jaden McDaniels is a 2-way player. He's not a 3-and-D. He's a 2-way player. To me,
even if they're, to be honest with you, Miles, I think I could get with this logic. Even if their volume isn't as high as you'd like it to be, because I've seen Jaden McDaniels, he'll shoot 6-7 threes in a game.
Yeah, I think he shot like 5 or 6 yesterday.
Yeah, that's happened more than once. But for the most part, he'll shoot like 3 or 4 in a game. With that being said, I'm not going to say that he's a 3-point shooter and not say that this dude isn't a bucket getter or is a bucket getter when he's giving me 16, but there's nights when I can get 28 or I can get 27 from him. But for the most part, I'm getting like 14 to 16. I can't call him a bucket getter. I can get with that, sure.
I see to be 3-and-D, like you have to be a shooter type where like you're taking high volume and like
he's more of a 2-way player. I think I could get.
I would say more 2-way than 3-and-D. Yeah,
I do think he's more of a 2-way player. I would label him as a 2-way player.
Like Derek White is like 3-and-D. And like even he can do more because like the ball handling.
Well,
like in terms of like his shot diet, it's like if I'm gonna put it this way, if less than half of your shots are from 3, I'm not calling you a 3-and-D player. Like I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't know.
Which is fair, Mars. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to keep Derek White in Boston. Now take Jaden McDaniels and put him in Boston. That volume of threes, I think that
probably
goes
does
up.
shoot.
They're making him shoot way more threes.
Yeah,
Joe Mazzulla's subbing him out if he gets to that midi that he's doing like in Minnesota.
I think that volume goes
your
up.
contract in Boston is shoot at least 4 threes a game in Boston.
And with that, but here's the thing though, Gifted, with that volume going up, I mean, I think Jaden McDaniels is he's become a respectable long ball shooter, right? So with him being on a unit like the Celtics or a team that gets a lot of threes up, it's not that he can't do that. It's just that he doesn't do it on this particular unit. On this particular unit, that doesn't mean that I can't. Ox, you brought up Norman Powell. I ain't know Norman Powell was a bucket getter like that. Turns out Norman Powell is a bucket getter. He just wasn't like that when he was in Toronto. Like he could give me 16 to 18 a night. Come to find out, he's 25 a night somewhere else.
Yeah, that's all you getting too is just that 25.
That's it. You ain't getting 35. You ain't getting 30. Like 25.
No, I'm saying you ain't getting no rebounds. You ain't getting no assists. You ain't getting no you ain't getting no steals.
Blocks.
You just gonna be 25.
All right,
he's just Devin Booker without the green light.
McDaniels shoots the same amount of threes per 100 possessions as Mohamed Gay.
Maybe Muhammad
Yeah,
Gay be too.
Shout out to
Would that be
Gay.
because of the system, though, Mars? I mean, like if he was somewhere
That's
else.
just his game, man. That's not a problem. Jaden McDaniels is just not a high volume 3-point guy. That's not his game.
Well, you only seen him in Minnesota,
He's
though,
a
Mars.
scorer, not a shooter. No. Jaden McDaniels his whole life, and I'm pretty sure Ron could attest to this. He's a scorer. He's not a shooter. He's someone who's gonna create, not like tween, but like he's a mid-range guy, which is why what Penn said about him attacking Şengün was crazy. Like he's a mid-range guy. That's what he does. He's an inside the 3-point line scorer who can shoot the three, and he's improved that majorly. Like majorly improved his 3-point shot, and like I'm commending him. I just think his offensive game is too focused on the other areas of his game for where I would call him a 3-and-D. Like you can't be shooting Mohamed Gay volume from 3, and I'm saying you're a 3-and-D player. Like, I'm sorry.
He's mainly a guy that catches the ball and scores off of closeouts, free throws, and then occasionally
Wendell Carter shoots more threes per possession than Jaden McDaniels. Like we just gotta be serious about like how 3-and-D. Nah, you're a 2-way player. That's it.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the check throw smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoops out hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.